Dear learners, I welcome you to my session on assignment discussion. So in this particular session, we'll discuss the assignment for the July 2023 cycle, which is also applicable to the Jan 2024 cycle of IGNOU. And the particular course code that we are discussing is BAEGH 182, as you can see here. So you must be aware of the course title, English Communication Skills. So before moving on to the specifications of this particular course code and the effective ways of writing assignments, let me give you a general overview of how to write an effective assignment for any IGNOU program. First and foremost, when you download your assignments, please be sure that you download it from our official website, www.ignou.ac.in. Okay, that would take you to the exact assignment officially allotted. Another important thing is to be sure of the cycle. By cycle, I am referring to the sessions. For any IGNOU program, there are two official sessions, July session and January session. Okay. So July 2023 and January 2024 sessions will be having same assignments. Similarly, two adjacent sessions will be having same assignments. That's for any assignment, there will be some guidelines provided by IGNOU. For example, with respect to this particular assignment, they have given you the course code. This is the course code BAEGH 182 and this is the course title. You must be wondering why I am repeating these again and again. The reason is that there are many learners who actually are quite ignorant regarding the differences between a course title and a course code. Some wonder what's an assignment code, so on and so forth. So this would help you with all your doubts. Some are not even sure of what a TMA means. TMA refers to tutor marked assignments, is given here. Tutor marked assignment, which is nothing but the assignment, the written assignment that you submit at your respective center. Where do you submit your assignments? Is it the RC or the SC? Of course, you will be allotted a study center. It is at your respective study center where you submit your assignments. You don't have to submit it at your RC. In the previous session, we had clearly discussed some of the most important terminology used in IGNOU courses, where we discussed the differences between RC, SC, TE, TMA, so on and so forth. I hope you remember. So in this particular course code, an assignment will carry 100 marks. That's the case with most other assignments too. Okay. So here you can see the aim of the assignment. This assignment is concerned mainly with assessing your application and your understanding of the course material. By course material, we are referring to your study material, your official study material provided by IGNOU. If you are paid, you will get your study materials by post, but you can also access it online. We have already discussed IGNOU in our another session. So www.IGNOU, there you just type your course code and you'll be taken towards the study material PDF available. There is also another way of accessing IGNOU within the IGNOU official website. Okay, you may do whatever is easier. You are not supposed to reproduce chunks of information from the course material, but you should use the skills of critical appreciation that you may have acquired during the course of study. See, this is something that is mentioned clearly. Very often students just cut, copy, paste materials, cut, copy, paste text from the study material, which is not appreciable. You are expected to read, understand, and then reproduce in your own handwriting. Nevertheless, try not to copy from sources. That would be the best way to do ethical assignment writing. So they have also given you some clear-cut instructions. If you look at the instructions, you can see that before attempting the questions, you are supposed to read these instructions. First and foremost, may that be any assignment, invest some time to read and understand the structure, the pattern and the questions that are given in the assignments. Don't you worry, every single question in the assignment will be based on the units within the study material. As you know, our study material is divided into blocks and units. This is not just the case with the course code BAEGH A1, A2. This is applicable to all other course codes of any other program code within the IGNOU courses. Okay, so you just go through the units, and based on the questions it will be very easier to locate the units. I personally will provide assistance in locating the units in course of time, and ideally they ask you to jot down some points and then rearrange them in a logical order. It will be ideal for you to write a rough draft and then officially make a formal final draft. But I understand due to time constraints, most of you would be straight away writing your final draft. But make sure that you don't copy from sources, and make sure that you write everything logically in a coherent manner. Within that, an important aspect is the length of the answers that you write. Of course, you will have to answer to the question, to the point. Nevertheless, never compromise on the length. That is, in some course codes and in some assignments, they specifically mention the word count. Even if they don't mention it, please make sure that you logically think about it. If it is an essay question, it should be a lengthier answer when compared to a short question. And whenever you are writing an essay question, as clearly mentioned in your instructions, you should have an introduction and a conclusion. If you're wondering how to do so, we'll discuss that in course of time when we specifically discuss one assignment question within this assignment question paper. So another important aspect, which is a common secret, is that if you write neatly and clearly, you might score more marks. That is, a neat answer, very clearly written answer in a good handwriting is having a much more higher probability in scoring a better score within the assignment markings. Okay, so you are free to underline any points that you wish to emphasize, but always make sure that you write everything clearly. As per your study centers, you must have received instructions from your study centers in using a friend sheet, using a tag, how to tie up your assignments. You should put page numbers for your assignments, and you should have a border. You should write in an A4 size paper. All those instructions would have been provided by your study centers. Please make good use of all those instructions. Please follow them clearly, and it would be advisable if you could attach the question paper along with the assignments. Moreover, if you could just rewrite the question along with the answers, that would be of great help to the tutor who evaluates your assignment too. If everything is organized perfectly, that would be an addition. That would certainly enhance your probability of scoring high marks. The most important thing, as highlighted here, you should submit the assignment in your own handwriting. Please make sure that you write in your own handwriting. All the assignments that you submit should be in one handwriting, your own handwriting. None of the assignments should be printed. Okay? Be ethical when you write your assignments. Now, some other aspects are mentioned in your instruction manual. That is your answers. We are referring to your assignment answers. All those answers must be logical. See, what happens is that if you try to cut, copy, paste from sources, very often your answers might lack logical connection. That should be avoided at any cost. A rough draft would certainly help you avoid such mistakes, even if you are writing straight the formal draft. Even if you are writing the formal draft as if the very first draft, please make sure that there is logical connection. And some are of the impression that if they make use of complex compound sentences, their answer would be enhanced. No, not appreciable, it is always advisable to write in simple English. Okay, you can use full stops, write in small or short sentences as per your convenience. It need not be complex all the time, but make use of correct English. Very often we find that students don't even proofread their assignments, especially when they don't practice ethical writing. So that should be avoided. As per the guidelines, your answer should provide correct English. But don't you worry, I don't think there will be reduction in marks with respect to grammatical items. But you never know. As per the instructions, your assignment should be correct with respect to English grammar. Okay, another instruction given is that your assignment should not exceed the number of words indicated in your question. So, if there is a specific word limit mentioned in your assignment question paper, please make sure that you follow it. With respect to the specific course code BAEGH 182, I doubt whether there is a specific word limit mentioned. As far as I can see, there is no specific word limit mentioned. Nevertheless, we'll use our logical skills to maintain uniform word count for questions of similar nature. That is, within a section, questions should be answered within a similar word count. We'll discuss that when we take up each and every question in this assignment individually. The fourth thing you all know, it should be neat and clear. We have already discussed that. So even minute aspects such as the use of pen matters. Okay, you should not let a pen blot. You should carry extra pens. You should not write using a pencil. You should write using a pen. And especially for your TEE, towards the last pages, you will have instructions provided. When you attempt examination, you will have a clear-cut idea of all these things. Another important thing that we have already discussed in our prior session is that if you don't submit your TMA, you will not be allowed to sit for TEE. So assignment submission is mandatory. Only after submitting assignments will you be able to write examinations. Okay. You submit your assignments at your respective study center. Please be aware of the time limits they provide. There will be a deadline for submitting assignment. So within your assignment, never ever submit an assignment without a friend sheet. Okay. So this could vary from study center to study center. Some study centers would actually provide you with a friend sheet. Okay. So if they provide you a friend sheet, all the relevant aspects mentioned here, including your enrollment number, name, address, date and other aspects would be provided within the friend sheet. That is, space will be provided for you to write down all these things. Please make sure that you write all these in your own handwriting. Don't go for print, because it might not be acceptable. Okay, along with all these aspects, if you are a first year student, I'm not sure whether you are aware of your enrollment number. Your enrollment number is a unique number provided just for you. Okay, it will be present in your admit card if you have downloaded it from the official web page. It will be there in your official acceptance letter from IGNOU. And if you go to student login within the official IGNOU web page, there also you can see your enrollment number. My humble suggestion is to by heart this enrollment number. This is your unique identification number which is applicable for any procedure within IGNOU. May that be for assignment submission, may that be for your examination or any other matter. You have to just write your enrollment number, your full name as registered in IGNOU, your full address where correspondence could be made to, and date and everything. So along with that, there should be course title, assignment number. It will be provided within the assignment itself. Then the name of the study center. You should do all correct entries. Everything should be entered correctly. Another instruction provided, that is, use only full-scape size paper for your response and tag all the papers correctly. Okay, ideally you are supposed to use A4 size papers. You are not expected to staple or just tie it by any other means, but use a tag. Tie up your assignment by using a tag. Study centers would give you specific information regarding these. And yeah, another instruction is write the relevant question number within each answer, but it is advisable to write the questions along with the answers. And I don't see a specific mention to put the question paper, but it is advisable to attach the question paper along with your assignments. That is a brief overview of the pages in your assignment would look like this. The first page would be a front sheet provided from your study center, where there will be information regarding your name, enrollment number, address, date of submission, course code, course title, study center name, contact number, etc. The second page should ideally be your question paper, correct question paper. This would also help the evaluator to have better idea. Without a question paper, it would be very tough for the evaluator to evaluate the assignment. So that would be the second page. From the third page onwards, you can start writing the assignment, provided you put the correct question number, write the correct question, section details and everything. It is advisable to put page numbers. It is advisable to highlight some aspects of your answers as written there. You can underline it. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to how much effort you put into your assignment. Okay, so that should give you a brief overview of the assignment. Within this instruction, last date and other aspects are mentioned, but this would change as per the cycle.